Number 1. The 1975 Oldsmobile Cutlass S, listed at $7,000 and located in Vernon Rockville, Connecticut. Here's a piece of classic American muscle from the mid-70s, the Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. This 1975 Cutlass S is a solid old-school cruiser with tons of potential, perfect for weekend drives, car shows, or even a full restoration project. With only 116,000 miles on the clock, this car still has plenty of life left and represents an era when style and performance defined the road. Under the hood, it's powered by a 350 rocket V8 engine, a true Oldsmobile classic. But this isn't just stock. It's been enhanced with several upgrades to give it more punch and better reliability. It's got a mild cam, a high RPM intake, and a Holly Demon double pumper carburetor for better throttle response and fuel delivery. Roller rockers keep the valve train smooth, while a dual-core radiator and a 19-inch fan ensure the engine runs cool even under pressure. It's paired with an automatic transmission, making it an easy driver whether you're cruising down a highway or pulling into a car meet. The seller has already invested in plenty of new parts to keep this Cutlass roadworthy. Brand new front and rear brakes have been installed, along with 4 new shocks and fresh rear springs. New outer tie rods, sway bar links, and idler arm are also in place, giving this car tighter handling and a safer, more confident ride. But that's not all. This Cutlass also comes with additional parts that haven't yet been installed. That includes upper and lower ball joints, inner tie rods, a drag link, and polyurethane bushings for the upper and lower control arms. All of that comes with the car, giving the next owner a head start on making this classic ride even better. On the outside, it carries that unmistakable mid-70s Oldsmobile styling, a long, sleek body, wide stance, and plenty of presence on the road. Cars like this are getting harder to find in solid, running condition, especially ones that still start, drive, and stop as they should. At $7,000, this 1975 Cutlass S offers a great entry point into the world of classic American cars. Whether you want a weekend cruiser that's already fun to drive or a project with tons of potential for restoration, this car delivers both. So if you're serious about owning a piece of Oldsmobile history, this one in Vernon Rockville, Connecticut is worth checking out in person. Number 2. The 1976 Cadillac DeVille Coupe 2D, listed at $10,000 and located in Crestline, California. Here's a piece of true American luxury history, the 1976 Cadillac Coupe DeVille. This was the last year Cadillac built the legendary long-body DeVille, a car that captured the height of style, comfort, and presence in the mid-70s. If you're looking for a car that makes people stop, stare, and remember the golden age of American automobiles, this one checks all the boxes. Under the hood, it's powered by Cadillac's massive V8 500 engine, paired with an automatic transmission. This powerhouse doesn't just look the part. It runs smooth, starts right up, and the engine note is as clean as you'd expect from a car that's been preserved with care. With just over 32,000 original miles, this Cadillac hasn't been worn out by daily driving. Instead, it's been used lightly, only for weekends or special occasions, keeping it in remarkable condition for nearly 50 years old. The DeVille was all about comfort and technology ahead of its time, and this one still carries all of those luxury features. You got power windows, power locks, power steering, and power seats, automatic headlights, and cruise control for effortless highway driving. The Factory AC works and is paired with Cadillac's automatic climate control system, a cutting-edge feature back in 1976. This car seats 6 passengers comfortably, turning every ride into a first-class experience. Inside, you'll also find a CD radio with auxiliary stereo. So while you're cruising in a classic, you can still enjoy your favorite music with modern convenience. The clean title is in hand, making this Cadillac ready for its next owner. And then there's the look. With its long body, wide stance, and unmistakable Cadillac presence, this DeVille is a true eye-catcher. These cars were famous for their enormous trunks. So big, the seller jokes they could fit 3 or 4 bodies inside. Wise guy approved. But jokes aside, this is a genuine luxury time capsule, offering a glimpse into what it felt like to drive the pinnacle of Cadillac design. At $10,000, it's not just a car, it's a rolling statement of prestige, class, and nostalgia. They simply don't make cars like this anymore. If you want something reliable, impressive, and full of character, this 1976 coupe, DeVille in Crestline, California, is a standout opportunity. Number 3. The 1969 Ford Mustang, listed at $11,000 and located in West Jordan, Utah. Here's a true piece of American muscle car history, the 1969 Ford Mustang. This is one of the most iconic shapes in classic car culture, with that unmistakable long hood, short deck, and aggressive stance that define an entire era of performance and style. If you've ever dreamed of owning a Mustang that still carries its original spirit, this could be the opportunity. Under the hood, it's powered by a 302 cubic inch V8 engine, paired with an automatic transmission. The odometer shows just under 98,000 miles, which is impressive for a car that's more than 5 decades old. The title is clean, and while it hasn't been registered in about 5 years, the car does still run and drive. That said, it's been sitting for a while, and like many classics, it could use some attention to bring it back to its full potential. The seller even recommends trailering at home if you're traveling long distance, mainly because the brakes need work and a proper tune-up would do wonders. For its age, the body is in surprisingly good shape, with minimal rust compared to many other Mustangs of this generation. That's a big plus for anyone looking to restore or refresh it without getting buried in metalwork. With a little bit of investment and care, this car could easily transform into a showstopper or a reliable weekend cruiser. Now, let's talk about the known issues. The brakes need servicing, which is common for older vehicles. There are some small leaks coming from the differential and power steering. The fuel gauge isn't functioning at the moment because it needs a new sending unit. The passenger window is missing its weather strip channel, and the shifter wiggles a bit, so it should be serviced or replaced. None of these problems are deal breakers. They're all straightforward projects for someone with time and a desire to bring this classic back to glory. What you're really buying here is a foundation of a legend. The 1969 Mustang is one of the most sought-after years, known for its sleek redesign and muscular looks. Whether you want to restore it to original condition, build it into a custom hot rod, or simply fix the essentials and enjoy it as is, this Mustang gives you that chance. At $11,000 or best offer, it's priced fairly for a solid classic with a clean title and minimal rust. With just a little attention, this car can go from a rough-running project to an amazing piece of history you'll be proud to own. Located in West Jordan, Utah, this 1969 Ford Mustang is waiting for its next caretaker, someone ready to write the next chapter in its story. Number 4. The 1971 Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser Delta 88, listed at $13,000 and located in Toledo, Ohio. If you're looking for a true full-size classic from the golden era of American cars, the 1971 Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser Delta 88 is a fantastic example. This car represents the peak of early 70s luxury and power, long, wide, and unmistakably American in its styling and performance. The Delta 88 was Oldsmobile's flagship full-size car, and in 1971, it was known for smooth rides, spacious interiors, and powerful drivetrains that made cruising the highways a pure pleasure. This particular Delta 88 has only 57,567 miles on the odometer, exceptionally low for a vehicle that's been around for more than 5 decades. Under the hood, it's powered by the legendary 455 cubic inch V8 engine, one of Oldsmobile's most iconic power plants. Paired with an automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive, this car delivers effortless torque, smooth acceleration, and the kind of relaxed cruising experience that modern cars just can't replicate. Mechanically, the seller states that the car needs absolutely nothing. It runs and drives like it just rolled off the showroom floor, which says a lot about how well it has been cared for over the years. Whether you're taking it to weekend car shows, enjoying it as a weekend driver, or simply keeping it as part of collection, this is a vehicle that's ready to go without requiring a long list of repairs or upgrades. Structurally, the floors and trunk pan are solid, and the seller emphasizes that there is no rot anywhere. That's a major selling point, as rust is often the biggest concern with cars of this era. Finding one this clean, with such a solid foundation, is becoming more and more rare every year. The Delta 88 wasn't just a car, it was a statement. It represented the style and comfort of the early 1970s, with its long, sweeping lines, wide stance, and emphasis on passenger comfort. When you sit behind the wheel, you're transported back to a time when cars were built for space, comfort, and presence on the road. The ride is smooth, the cabin is roomy enough for the whole family, and the 455 V8 gives it more than enough muscle to move with authority. At an asking price of $13,000 cash, this 1971 Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser Delta 88 offers an opportunity to own a piece of American automotive history that's both collectible and usable. It's not just a project or a showpiece. It's a ready-to-drive classic that delivers a feeling of stepping back in time to when full-size American cars ruled the road. Located in Toledo, Ohio, this Delta 88 is waiting for its next owner to take the wheel and keep the legend alive. Number 5. The 1972 Chevrolet Nova, listed at $17,000 and located in Montville, Ohio. Here's a chance to own a true icon of American muscle and street performance. The 1972 Chevrolet Nova. Compact, lightweight, and powerful, the Nova was one of Chevy's most versatile platforms of the era. Equally at home as a daily driver, drag strip warrior, or weekend cruiser. Today, it's one of the most sought-after classics thanks to its timeless design, simple mechanics, and endless potential for customization. This particular Nova shows 92,500 miles on the odometer and is powered by a strong 400 cubic inch small block V8, paired to a TH3 53-speed automatic transmission and backed by a 10-bolt rear end. That combination gives it plenty of torque and reliability, making it a solid choice for both casual cruising and more spirited driving. Cosmetically, the car presents well. It has a great body and a classic vinyl top that captures the 70s styling perfectly. The interior is in good shape, giving you a comfortable and presentable cabin without needing immediate attention. While it's not an all-original survivor, this Nova has been kept alive with thoughtful upgrades and practical improvements to keep it running strong and reliable. As with many vintage cars, there's been some patchwork. The trunk area and rear fenders have been addressed, and there's some Bondo on the passenger rocker with a rust spot on the driver's side rocker. However, all of this has been properly sealed, keeping the body protected and stable. These aren't deal breakers. They're part of the history of a 50-year-old car, and they've been handled so the next owner can enjoy the car without immediate concern. Mechanically, it's received a long list of new parts: new tires, alternator, power steering, water pump, distributor, plugs, fuel pump, sending unit, gas tank, and fuel line. The electrical system has been upgraded with better grounding and relay-operated headlights, giving it brighter, more reliable lighting compared to the original setup. Inside, the entertainment has been modernized with upgraded speakers and a Bluetooth head unit, so you can cruise to your own soundtrack with modern convenience. The frame has been tied, which is a big plus if you're thinking about taking this Nova further. That reinforcement gives the car the rigidity needed if you want to build it into a track or drag car. On the other hand, you can leave it as is and simply enjoy it as a fun weekend cruiser. Either way, it's a car that offers flexibility. You can keep it mild or you can take it wild. At an asking price of $17,000, this 1972 Chevrolet Nova delivers the perfect balance between a presentable classic you can drive today and a project with plenty of potential for the future. Located in Montville, Ohio, it's waiting for a new owner who appreciates its mix of history, performance, and raw street appeal. Whether you're chasing nostalgia, building your dream muscle car, or simply want something that turns heads and earns waves at every stoplight, this Nova checks all the boxes. Number 6. The 1988 Chevrolet Caprice Classic, listed at $5,500 and located in Norfolk. Here's a chance to own a piece of late 80s American automotive history. The 1988 Chevrolet Caprice Classic, a full-size sedan that represented comfort, reliability, and classic Chevrolet engineering at its finest. These cars were known for their durability, smooth ride, and spacious interiors, making them favorites for families, long-distance drivers, and even fleets back in the day. Today, finding one in clean, well-preserved condition is becoming harder, which makes this example stand out even more. Under the hood, this Caprice is powered by the dependable 305 cubic inch V8 motor, showing just 90,000 original miles. That's remarkably low for a car of its age, and it speaks to how well it's been cared for throughout its life. The seller notes that the motor and transmission are in perfect shape and that it runs and drives great, giving you peace of mind whether you're cruising around town or taking on a highway. Cosmetically, this Caprice presents beautifully. The body is described as having no dents and no rust, which is rare for a nearly 4-decade-old car. That means you're looking at a solid foundation with no major bodywork looming on the horizon. Pair that with its nice interior, featuring power seats, power windows, and power locks, and you got a comfortable, fully functional classic sedan that still offers modern convenience for its era. Creature comforts are intact. 2. This Caprice comes with working heat and air conditioning, plus an AM/FM stereo for entertainment. Whether you're driving in the summer or winter, this car is ready to handle it all. It even has a current inspection, so you can feel confident about putting it on the road right away. This isn't just an old sedan. It's a car that brings back memories of a time when American cars were built big, smooth, and strong. The boxy design, long wheelbase, and classic proportions give it undeniable street presence. For many, this Caprice represents reliability and nostalgia. Whether you remember them as daily drivers in the neighborhood, taxis, or simply admire their understated style, the seller makes it clear. This is a good, reliable car that's worth more, but because they need it so quickly, the asking price is just $5,500 with a clean title in hand. Located in Norfolk, this Caprice is ready for its next chapter, whether that's as a dependable daily driver, a weekend cruiser, or even the foundation for a custom build. Opportunities like this don't come often. An 80s Caprice classic with low miles, strong mechanicals, clean body, working features, and ready-to-drive condition. If you've been looking for an affordable classic that combines comfort, nostalgia, and everyday usability, this one checks all the boxes. Number 7. The 1974 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, priced at $11,000 and located in Fountain Inn. The Corvette Stingray has always been a symbol of American performance and style, and this 1974 model captures that spirit perfectly. It's powered by a 350 cubic inch V8 engine that the seller says runs absolutely perfect. delivering the kind of smooth yet aggressive performance you expect from a Corvette. Paired with an automatic transmission that shifts flawlessly, this classic gives you the confidence to enjoy it both on short drives around town and on the open highway. With only 89,000 miles on the odometer, this car has seen a fair share of the road but remains in excellent driving condition. The clean title ensures peace of mind, making it a straightforward purchase for collectors or enthusiasts alike. One standout feature is the power windows, which work exactly as they should, a detail that speaks to how well this Stingray has been maintained over the years. From the outside, it presents as a driver-quality car, not a trailer queen, but one that you can actually enjoy behind the wheel. The tires are in good condition, ready for the road, and the seller assures that there are no leaks to worry about. That makes this Corvette not only fun, but also dependable, a balance that isn't always easy to find with classics of this era. The 1974 model year is unique in Corvette history. It marked the transition away from chrome bumpers, giving the car a sleeker, more modern look, while still holding on to the raw muscle car DNA that made the Stingray famous. For many enthusiasts, this year represents the perfect blend of vintage style and everyday drivability. At an asking price of $11,000, this Stingray sits in a sweet spot, affordable compared to many classic Corvettes on the market, yet still delivering the excitement and head-turning presence that only a Stingray can provide. Whether you're looking to add to your collection, enjoy a weekend cruiser, or even take the first step into classic car ownership, this '74 Corvette offers incredible value and timeless appeal. Number 8. This 1971 Plymouth Scamp, priced at $12,500 and located in Lake Montezuma. The Plymouth Scamp is one of those classic Mopars that often flies under the radar, but once you take a closer look, you realize just how special it really is. This 1971 model year is no exception. It represents a time when Chrysler was building cars that combined simple styling, dependable performance, and unmistakable muscle car charm. Under the hood, this Scamp comes with an 8-cylinder engine, paired with an automatic transmission that sends power to the rear wheels. That setup gives you exactly what enthusiasts love about classic American cars. Smooth acceleration, plenty of torque, and a rear-wheel drive platform that's both fun and reliable. The car shows just over 124,000 miles on the odometer, which is a testament to its age but also to its durability. Despite the mileage, the seller lists the condition as good, meaning it's been cared for over the years and remains a strong driver. And of course, it comes with a clean title, offering peace of mind for the next owner. Finished in the bold yellow paint color, this Plymouth Scamp definitely makes a statement. It's the kind of color that instantly grabs attention at a car show, a local cruise night, or even just driving down the street. Combined with the car's clean body lines and compact two-door proportions, it's a machine that captures the spirit of early 70s American motoring. What makes the Scamp particularly interesting is its place in Mopar history. Built as part of Plymouth's compact lineup, it shared a platform with the Dodge Dart, but carried its own unique styling cues. For collectors, that means you're getting something distinctive, recognizable to enthusiasts, but not as commonly seen as some of the more mainstream muscle cars from the era. At an asking price of $12,500, this 1971 Scamp offers a lot of value. It's affordable compared to some of the high-dollar Mopars on the market, yet it still delivers the same unmistakable character and driving experience. Whether you're looking for a fun weekend cruiser, a solid base for restoration, or just a classic to enjoy as is, this Scamp checks all the boxes. It's more than just a car. It's a snapshot of 1970s Americana, a reminder of when even the everyday vehicles were built with personality and style. If you're searching for a Mopar that's both unique and approachable, this 1971 Plymouth Scamp is a fantastic choice. Number 9. The 1967 Ford Mustang, priced at $16,000 and located in Fair Oaks. When it comes to American classics, few cars hold the same legendary status as the Ford Mustang, and this 1967 Mustang is a shining example of why the name has stood the test of time. With just 83,000 miles on the odometer, this car has been preserved with care and passion. The seller has owned this Mustang for 25 years, making him only the second owner since it left the factory. That kind of long-term stewardship tells you a lot about how well this car has been treated. Even better, the body has had no work done to it, meaning it's solid, straight, and completely free of rust. For collectors, that's gold. Under the hood, the refurbished engine pairs beautifully with a 3-speed manual transmission on the floor, delivering that raw, connected driving experience that enthusiasts crave. And with power steering and power brakes, it balances vintage charm with usability, making it enjoyable both as a weekend cruiser and as a true showpiece. This Mustang even comes equipped with factory air conditioning, a rare and desirable feature for cars of this era. It's the kind of detail that makes a big difference, both in comfort and collectability. On the outside, this pony car features a custom paint job, giving it a look that's uniquely its own while still staying true to its classic lines. And the sale includes all the original paperwork and wheel covers, which adds enormous value for anyone who appreciates authenticity and history. Those original documents are like a time capsule, connecting you directly to the car's first chapter. The 1967 model year was also special in the Mustang's history. It marked the first major redesign since its debut in 1964. Ford widened the body, gave it more aggressive styling, and offered stronger performance options. That makes this year particularly desirable, blending the early Mustang simplicity with a bolder, more muscular stance. Priced at $16,000, this Mustang is more than just a classic car. It's an icon that represents freedom, individuality, and the golden age of American motoring. With its originality, long-term ownership, and a list of desirable features, it's the kind of Mustang that doesn't just show up every day. If you've been searching for a classic that's ready to be enjoyed, admired, and cherished, this 1967 Ford Mustang from Fair Oaks might just be the perfect fit. Number 10. The 1968 Cadillac Fleetwood, listed for $16,500 and located in Monterey Park. This is no ordinary Cadillac. What you're looking at here is a 1968 Cadillac Fleetwood 75, a true luxury limousine and one of only 455 9-passenger sedans ever built that year. That rarity alone makes it something special, but this particular example carries even more history and distinction. With just 53,500 miles on the odometer, this Fleetwood is remarkably clean, all original, and has been carefully maintained over the decades. Recently, it received a new master cylinder, plug, and wires, ensuring that its big V8 engine continues to run strong. On the road, it drives exactly as you'd hope for a Cadillac of this caliber. Smooth, commanding, and effortlessly elegant. What makes this car even more remarkable is its provenance. This 1968 Fleetwood once belonged to the collection of none other than musician and guitar string pioneer Ernie Ball. For collectors and enthusiasts, that add a layer of cultural significance that elevates it far beyond a typical classic. And the story doesn't stop there. This very Cadillac will also take center stage in popular culture once again. It's set to appear as the main car featured in Season 2 of the primetime show, Fallout. That means this isn't just a car you can drive. It's a car with a spotlight, a rolling piece of Hollywood history. Inside, the Fleetwood offers exactly what Cadillac was known for in the late 60s. Unmatched comfort, generous space, and refined touches that remind you why these limousines were the ride of choice for executives, celebrities, and world leaders. Every detail, from the original upholstery to the owner's manual that still comes with the car, speaks to its authenticity and preservation. Even the factory jack is still included. The 1968 Cadillac Fleetwood 75 represents more than just luxury. It represents an era when Cadillac was the undisputed symbol of American prestige. Its long, imposing body, its smooth ride, and its rarity make a showstopper wherever it goes. At $16,500, this car offers not only a chance to own a rare 9-passenger Fleetwood, but also the opportunity to step into a story. A car with ties to music history, television, and the golden age of Cadillac luxury. If you're looking for something unique, collectible, and instantly recognizable, this 1968 Cadillac Fleetwood from Monterey Park might just be the crown jewel for your garage. Number 11. The 1966 Plymouth Valiant. Listed at $4,400 and located in East Earl. Here we have a true survivor from the golden era of Mopar engineering. A 1966 Plymouth Valiant 100 that has stood the test of time for nearly 60 years. With just 80,000 original miles, this classic compact sedan carries a history of reliability, thoughtful upgrades, and vintage charm that makes it as much a piece of American automotive heritage as it is a practical daily driver. Under the hood, it's powered by Chrysler's legendary 225/6 engine, known for its bulletproof durability and smooth performance. It's paired with an automatic transmission that has already been rebuilt, ensuring dependable shifts for years to come. A recent tune-up, including a new distributor, plugs, wires, cap, rotor, points, and an accel coil, keeps the engine running strong. Cooling has also been upgraded with a fresh aluminum radiator, making this Valiant road-ready in any weather. The suspension and handling have not been overlooked. This car has rebuilt suspension components, fitted with Gabriel hijackers, KYB gas shocks up front, and Lakewood traction bars, giving a planted stance and improved control. A set of brand-new American Racing Outlaw 2 wheels wrapped in Cooper Cobra tires completes the look, adding both style and grip. Cosmetically, this Plymouth shows its age gracefully. Both bumpers have been professionally re-chromed, giving the exterior a clean shine, while the rear seat has been recovered for fresh comfort inside. The body and trunk are solid, especially impressive for a car approaching its 60th birthday. The dash and interior show some patina as expected, but everything functional, from lights to wipers, horn turn signals, and heater fan, works as it should. The only quirk is a non-functioning gas gauge, a common classic car issue, but certainly not a deal-breaker, adding a touch of modern convenience. The car also comes with new Blaupunkt 750-watt rear speakers, making it easy to enjoy music while cruising. A new battery ensures reliable starts, so whether you want to show it at local meets, use it as a reliable weekend driver, or even daily drive it, this car is ready to roll. The seller has already invested over $6,000 into mechanical, cosmetic, and functional upgrades, and it shows. Yet, it's being offered at just $4,400, a very approachable entry point for anyone looking to step into the world of classic Mopar ownership. This 1966 Plymouth Valiant 100 is more than just a car. It's a statement in an era when Chrysler built vehicles to last. With antique plates, reliability baked into every line of its engineering, and a list of fresh upgrades, this is a classic that can still handle the modern road with confidence. For collectors, enthusiasts, or first-time classic buyers, this Valiant from East Earl represents a rare opportunity, a well-maintained, affordable, and fully drivable Mopar classic with its title in hand, ready to be driven home today. Number 12. The 1951 Ford Custom Deluxe, listed at $13,300 and located in Loveland. Here we have a piece of true post-war Americana, a 1951 Ford Custom Deluxe four-door sedan, a car that captured the spirit of the early 50s when style, reliability, and family practicality came together in one package. This classic has just 97,000 miles on the odometer and still carries much of its original character, making it a fantastic candidate for both collectors and weekend cruisers. Under the hood, it's powered by Ford's dependable V8 engine producing 100 horsepower, paired with a 3-on-the-tree manual transmission. For those who appreciate the authentic driving experience of the era, shifting gears on the column feels like stepping back in time. To improve reliability, the car has been fitted with an electric fuel pump, ensuring smooth starts and consistent fuel delivery. Recent maintenance includes new brakes and a fresh master cylinder, meaning it stops as confidently as it goes. A new spare tire is included for peace of mind, and the seller even offers extra parts, including some original components, which adds real value for anyone who enjoys tinkering or restoring. Cosmetically, the car shows beautifully. The body is solid with a newer paint finish that keeps the car looking fresh while preserving its vintage charm. Inside, the interior is mostly original, showing its age with dignity, but still in usable condition. It could use a little work to bring it back to showroom glory, yet that only adds to its potential as a rolling project you can improve while enjoying on the road. What really makes this custom deluxe stand out is the experience it delivers. This isn't just a car you park in the garage. It's a car you drive and enjoy. According to the seller, it runs well and is super fun behind the wheel. Wherever you take it, whether a cruise night, a Sunday drive, or just down Main Street, you're bound to get lots of thumbs up and waves. That's the magic of a car like this. It connects people to an era when the American road was wide open and full of promise. Offer at $13,300. This 1951 Ford Custom Deluxe strikes a balance between affordability and classic appeal. It's an accessible entry into the world of post-war classics, with the reliability of recent upgrades, the charm of originality, and the fun factor of a true vintage Ford. For collectors, hobbyists, or anyone who wants to own a slice of early 1950s motoring history, this Loveland-based Custom Deluxe is more than just a car. It's a time machine on four wheels, ready to deliver miles of smiles. Number 13. The 1972 Mercedes-Benz 350 SL, listed at $7,950 and located in West Babylon. This is more than just a car. It's a symbol of timeless European elegance, a vehicle that set the tone for what a luxury roadster should be. The 1972 Mercedes-Benz 350 SL was part of the iconic R107 series, a line that will become one of Mercedes' most successful and beloved models. Known for its durability, sophistication, and unmistakable style, this classic SL represents a golden era of German engineering. With just 19,954 miles on the odometer, this example has seen remarkably little use for its age, making a rare find in today's market. Finished in a brilliant red exterior, it exudes both sportiness and class, ensuring that it turns heads wherever it goes. Whether parked at a car show or gliding down a coastal highway, this SL carries itself with confidence and grace. Under the hood, it's powered by a strong V8 engine, delivering the kind of smooth, refined performance that made Mercedes-Benz a leader in the luxury segment. Paired with an automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive, the driving experience is both effortless and enjoyable. This isn't a car you wrestle with. It's a car you settle into, let the steering wheel rest lightly in your hands, and simply enjoy the ride. The condition is described as excellent, and with a clean title, it's ready for its next caretaker to continue its story. The 350 SL wasn't just about luxury, it was about innovation. Mercedes equipped these models with advanced safety features for their time, including a rigid passenger cell in crumple zones, showing their commitment to driver and passenger security decades before it was standard. Inside, the SL is as much about comfort as it is about performance. While details on this particular interior aren't specified, the model is known for its high-quality materials, supportive seats, and driver-focused layout. Step inside, and you're reminded that this wasn't just a car built for speed. It was a car built for long drives, comfort, and prestige. Offer at $7,950. This 1972 350 SL represents an affordable entry into the world of vintage European motoring. For collector enthusiasts or anyone who's dreamed of owning a classic Mercedes Roadster, this is a chance to capture a piece of automotive history without breaking the bank. From its elegant lines to its reputation for reliability and refinement, the 1972 Mercedes-Benz 350 SL is more than just a vehicle. It's a lifestyle. Located in West Babylon, it's waiting for its next owner to put the top down, turn the key, and experience what true classic motoring is all about. Number 14. The 1980 Pontiac Catalina, listed for just $1,650, is currently located in Beloit. This classic represents Pontiac's full-size lineup from the early 1980s, a car known for its long body lines, smooth ride, and traditional American style. The odometer shows 89,000 miles, and it's equipped with an automatic transmission. Right now, This Catalina is being sold as a project car. The seller notes that the bumpers are included, and while the seats have been pulled out, much of the structure remains intact. Importantly, the floorboards have already been replaced, a crucial and often costly step that has been taken care of, providing a solid base for the next owner to continue the restoration. As it sits, this Catalina is waiting for someone with the time and passion to bring it back to its former glory. The seller admits that their heart just isn't in this project anymore, and they don't have the time to complete it. That means opportunity. For a low price of $1,650, this Pontiac can become the perfect blank canvas for a restorer, hobbyist, or a classic car enthusiast who loves the charm of big American sedans. While the mileage will need to be verified once the car is pulled out of storage, the overall package is straightforward. What you see is what you get. With its large body, vintage styling, and affordable asking price, this Catalina could be turned into a weekend cruiser, a budget-friendly restoration, or even a custom build with modern touches under the hood. For anyone looking for a low-cost way to enter the world of classic Pontiacs, this 1980 Catalina is a rare chance. The bones are good, the essentials are there, and with some work and vision, this forgotten project can easily become a head-turning piece of American automotive history. Number 15. The 1971 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, listed for just $2,500, is currently located in Parkland. This Monte Carlo represents Chevrolet's personal luxury coupe from the early 1970s, a model that mixed muscle car proportions with everyday drivability. Priced well under typical market value, this is the kind of car project seekers and collectors keep an eye out for. The odometer shows 114,000 miles, and it comes with a clean title. Under the hood, it runs on traditional gasoline, paired with an automatic transmission. While the seller's listing doesn't provide a lot of extra details about condition, the basics tell us what we need to know. This is a solid platform at an entry-level price. The 1971 Monte Carlo carried the same sharp body lines and long hood styling that made the model instantly recognizable when it debuted in 1970. Buyers in that era loved its mix of performance and comfort. It was a coupe with presence, offering the kind of stance that looked good at a stoplight, but still had space and practicality inside. Even today, enthusiasts appreciate the Monte Carlo for being a car that can be restored as either a classy cruiser or built into a performance machine. At just $2,500, this particular Monte Carlo falls squarely into project car territory. That means potential. A fresh coat of paint, new wheels, or an engine upgrade could easily transform it into a show-worthy ride. On the other hand, with its clean title and affordable price, it could also serve as a budget-friendly daily driver for someone willing to put in a bit of mechanical work. Cars like this don't often stay around for long, especially a price point that makes it accessible to first-time classic car owners. Whether you're looking to relive a piece of Chevrolet history, start your very first restoration, or simply enjoy the cool factor of a 1970s coupe, this 1971 Monte Carlo in Parkland offers the perfect opportunity.